Welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time, welcome. We've got a super exciting video today because vamos a Puerto Rico, okay? We're going to Puerto Rico. I've got my flight at 2, land in Orlando, have almost a 7-hour layover, and then we'll arrive in Puerto Rico at 2:30 a.m. But I could not be more excited, so I'm gonna bring you with me to the airport, and this video is gonna have some tips on how to travel cheaply, okay? Because I always know how to get the deals. So first, let's go to the airport. To the Airbnb and it's so beautiful. I'll give you guys a tour in a little bit, but my flight was so much fun. Like, the flight attendant was so friendly. He was like cracking jokes, and it was like 2 a.m. and everyone was like so hyped to be on the island. Yeah, so it was just a lot of, it was a good time. A long day of literally just traveling from one place to the other, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Right, let's get back to the point. So your travel hacks, if you can spare the time and your safety, then look for some public bus routes that you could use instead of Uber. And another thing is, like, we're gonna be working while we're here, and it's easier right now because of coronavirus and being able to work virtually. But in the past, when I've traveled, I've done teaching abroad, and that's a really good opportunity. Even if, I mean, obviously it works for me because I love teaching, that's what I do. But even if you're not a teacher, it's still relatively easy to do as long as you can speak English. A lot of times that's kind of their only requirement. So I hope that that can help you, and I'll have to give you guys some of my other travel stories because I've done that in Russia, which was an insane time, and then in Spain, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go. We gotta get our groceries because we are gonna be here for 3 weeks, so we gotta stock up our fridge, and I'll show you the inside of the Airbnb once Caleb wakes up. But it's really cute, and this view literally cannot be beat. Last thing, you also saw I brought my own food to the airport. So, like, you saw my dinner. That's why I wanted to have dinner by the lake. So I brought my own food though, so I didn't end up spending any money. Literally just spent money on that $5 train fare. So or bus fare. If you have the time, then do a layover and then make an experience out of it. You save a lot of money and it can be really fun. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys all the groceries we got. Mine came to $70, okay? $70. I'm gonna show you what we got for our first week. Caleb is back there watching. It was a full workout. So I just took off my clothes. We're gonna go to the beach after. And so let's begin. So we got bread. Gotta have bread. Got their cheapest whole wheat bread, but this will be good. Got 3 grams protein per serving. I feel like you just need bread wherever you go because you can make quick, easy sandwiches. I'm also gonna explain to you the things that I wish I didn't get. Pepper, okay, gotta have a pepper. Some apples, which I'm just an apple addict, but probably could have gotten a different fruit to be cheaper. Okay, let's see, let's keep going with the fresh stuff. Some bananas, okay, those are always a necessity. Carrots, because I'm gonna use these in a recipe and then I can just like snack on these. Those are good. 2 zucchini, also good. Probably will just like roast those as well. Now these, if I knew how expensive these little tiny things were gonna be, I would not have gotten them. But whatever, we're gonna roast these as well. These were like $5 though for this. But Potatoes, would recommend getting some potatoes of some variety. I got a little thing of basil. It required the recipe. I'm making penne vodka vegan, but it required basil and parsley. I only got basil because it's just expensive. Didn't want to deal with that. You gotta have garlic. Okay, garlic is a necessity. Now, their onions also a necessity. They didn't look very great, so I got one yellow, one white onion to cook with. Let's see, anything else fresh? Let's go into the protein sources. And again, so I would get tofu because tofu is pretty cheap. But this stuff, do you wanna know how much this was? Yo, I wish I had known. This was like $8. Would not get it, but whatever, it was too late. This was on sale, so this one was good. Would not get this one again, okay? But you live, you learn, now we know. And then I got one little neat things. I have these at home for sandwiches. Another thing that you'll need for just everything, peanut butter. Gotta have your peanut butter. Probably not the best kind. Yeah, it's really not, but this video is all about balling on a budget, so that's what we're out here doing. So we got a nice big thing of black beans. These were super cheap. That's a really good one to get. These were also really cheap. So these are lentils. We got our beans, our lentils. Then, two more things. Coconut milk. I'm making this in a recipe. Let's see, chickpeas. Also just really good staple thing to have. Staple, gotta have them, okay? We got the quick oats. This brand was the cheapest we could find. This feels like this is gonna fall. No, it won't. Okay, so quick oats. I'm a cereal addict, and this is the biggest one I had. Next time I'll probably see if they have something cheaper, but the cereal is just good because you can have it breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, dessert, whatever you want. Cereal is there for you. And with that, you gotta get almond milk. This one was on sale. So I got the original, which will actually be better because penne vodka needs some kind of milk because we're not using cream. So I'm using this and we're gonna see how it turns out. Hopefully good. Rice, a staple, another staple. This was super cheap, so you can just, use one of the protein sources. Rice, veggies, meal. And we're almost at the end. Ginger, again, for the lentil dish that I'm gonna make. And then we got 4 of these little things. I wanted crushed tomatoes, they didn't have it. So we're doing salsa de tomate. And this was like 4 for $1. So got 4 of them. And we're gonna pray for the best. But this was $70 worth, but it should be good, for over a week. Some of these things will also last longer. So hope this was helpful. We're gonna go to the beach.
Gotea como será caliente, oscuridad cambia el ambiente. Baby, yo te prendo la vela. Mi amor, te seguiré en la noche. Haz brillar tu luz y volveré. Baby, yo te prendo la vela. Yo te prendo la vela, 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 vela. Iluminamos nuestras vidas como velas, velas, velas de mi vida. Esa noche que te llamé, estaba lista para el viaje. Y no me importa dónde vamos, siempre estamos encendidos.
Alright guys, I made it through the work week, so I'm finally gonna show you the apartment tour that I promised you. You can see we got our groceries up there. We have been going strong with all of those groceries you saw us get. Because we made the pound of pasta, it's been lasting us the whole week. We haven't spent any money eating out. The only money we've spent was an Uber to get to Old San Juan, which was $10. And Then tomorrow we'll actually have a car, which will be nice because then we can go on more adventures. And Old San Juan was so beautiful, so beautiful. I am in love. The streets, the colors, being by the sea, just so freaking surreal. But walking around places is free, so highly recommend. I'm getting ready for the beach, so I'm in my bikini, but gonna show you the apartment first. All right, so this is when you walk in. It's actually super convenient because here, we've got a laundry machine, okay? Which for us is really helpful since we're here for 3 weeks, face masks, protection. And this is the little living room area. So it's nice. We actually have a TV this time. Last time when we were in Florida for the month, we did not. This is room number 1. So we will have Joy and Hannah joining us. And then we'll both be sharing beds. This is the street where, oh, that was a rooster. That's a rooster, and you'll hear reggaeton at all hours of the night. The kitchen area, okay, like simple, but it's got everything you need. It came fully stocked with like pots and pans and everything that you could need, as well as the dishes. Caleb still needs to do his dishes, but this has been really helpful. So if you're going to be traveling for more than a week, highly recommend getting a kitchen. I'll show you that's gonna be last, our rooftop. Bathroom, real simple, like real simple. Also super interesting because all of the windows, like there's no actual glass on any of the windows. Super high mirror, you won't even be able to see me. Too short for that. This is the room I've been staying on, okay? Mirror, cute. Yep, the rooster's back out there. Closet space, and that's been where I've been teaching, okay? Right there, I'll pull a chair in here. So simple, but does what we need it to do. And now for my favorite part, oh, it came with beach chairs, which was super nice. And the beach is like I wanna say 5-minute walk to like the closest one. We've been doing more like a 10-minute walk to get to a more secluded area. Our rooftop, I love this so much. So even a grill, we have not grilled yet, but this is our rooftop views for days, okay? And it's super spacious table. And then let's see if we can go over here. Can't really see in the distance, but that is the ocean. So we definitely lucked out. And this whole thing, so you just have to look really hard on Airbnb to find gems like this. We got this for $2,000 for the 3 weeks. So for each of us, it's less than $500, which I feel like is the amount that some people will spend in, you know, going for a week somewhere. So definitely just look for good places and travel with friends.
Yo siempre soñé de ti, yo arranco a ti, mi negrita, y si me levanto por ti, nada se compara con el sabor de tus labios. No hay palabras que son necesarias. Gotea como será caliente, oscuridad cambia el ambiente. Baby, yo te prendo la vela. Mi amor, te seguiré en la noche, haz brillar tu luz y volveré. Baby, yo te prendo la vela. Yo te prendo la vela, Iluminamos nuestras vidas como velas, sí. Aunque se vaya el sol y cuando se acabe el alcohol, siempre te buscaré, siempre. Aunque se vaya el sol y cuando se acabe el alcohol, siempre te buscaré, siempre. Gotea como será caliente, oscuridad cambia el ambiente. Baby, yo yo te prendo la vela. Mi amor, te seguiré en la noche. Haz brillar tu luz y volveré. Baby, yo te prendo la vela. Yo te prendo la vela, 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 vela. Iluminamos nuestras vidas como velas, velas,
Alright fam, we're doing week two grocery haul. So this one, $42. So that means the whole thing for like 2 weeks of food, it was 70 plus 42, and then last night we ate out for the first time. So that's gonna be, we add our 10, and that gives us, even if I round up everything, like $130 for 2 weeks of food. So that's not that bad when you're on vacation. I got another almond milk because necessary. Got some Boca burgers. All right, so we'll go through, I guess, kind of more of the like not fresh stuff first. More like deli meat because I still have bread, so that'll be an easy lunch. Another huge thing of beans because they're easy, quick, tasty, delicious, protein. Right, Hannah? Bananas. Bananas, so easy. Eat them as is, or I've frozen some of them. Let's see, what are these? Ooh, and then mangoes, they were on sale, so I'm gonna cut them, put them in the freezer, and then probably make some smoothies with them. Excited for that. These are my mangoes. Let's see, oh, I did want to get like a little chip, a little snack. Okay, so we got our plátanos. We got our espinaca, 2 for $5, and then some of these things are for like everyone. So I'm gonna be cooking some meals. We are doing a burrito night, so we got dos tipos, tomate y just normal. All right, so Hannah wanted the normal, right? I wanted espinaca, pero no. More carrots because they're so easy, okay? A great snack and could cook them or do anything with them. And then tomates porque they were on sale. And lastly, Hannah, what's the last thing? Olive oil. Olive oil recommended to us by one of the women in the store. And so I told her that I trusted her because she told me to get this one. It's a Supermax brand. All right, so all of this is for the rest of the week. We are now, it is Tuesday. We got here early last Monday. We've gone on a few different adventures that you've seen, but we did just get the car on Saturday, so we'll definitely be doing more trips now that we have a car. So make sure to keep watching to see where else we go. Thanks, guys.
No más, te digo cada vez que pasa. Quizás no quieres algo más de esto. Será que fue un sueño pero desperté. No sé qué somos. Hey baby, dime qué somos, porque siempre andamos solos. Nunca en tu barrio ni el vecindario saben tú y yo qué somos. Hey baby, dime qué somos, porque siempre andamos solos. Solamente dime si es un vacile, al menos sé que somos. Me estoy ojo para buscar esa respuesta. Muchos lo preguntan pero no contestas. Yo no sé lo que yo soy para ti. Y eso es algo que a mí sí me molesta. Cambia la actitud como quieras, no sé, pero ya no aguanto este juego otra vez. Si es que tú me quieres, hoy lo quiero ver. Ponme tu perfil y di que eres mi mujer. No sé qué somos. Si más que amigos estamos bien. Si no, pues dime que yo me bajo ahora de este tren. No sé qué somos. Si más que amigos estamos bien. Si no, pues dime que yo me bajo ahora de este tren. Que somos porque siempre andamos solos. Nunca en tu barrio dicha viene con dolor, pero dicha es lo que yo menos sentí. Así se da si la realidad nos contradice lo que ellos dicen.
Hello fam, I'm checking in because it's been like over a week. We've got about a week left, and you've seen we went to El Yunque yesterday, which is the rainforest. It's $2 to get in, and it was one of probably honestly my favorite hike ever. So amazing to be so high up and to be able to see everything, the city, the water, so beautiful, so cheap, highly recommend. Then we went to one of the beaches close by. And so another thing that I would recommend is if you're traveling in a group, like we're 5 people, definitely get a car, because then you can just drive everywhere. And like 2 nights ago we just drove through this little town called Luisa, and it was so pretty just to see. And then we stopped at a bar and like had this really long conversation with the bartender. It was really nice to practice our Spanish with him. So, you know, just take opportunities of little things like that. And honestly, being vegan has probably saved me money, because it's not really a thing here. Like last night I tried to just get rice and beans, and they were like, oh no, sorry, we don't even have that. And I was like, what? So it's definitely saved me a lot of money, because I've just been eating the food that I've been cooking and bringing that with me. So that's another thing, just like have food on you, so then you don't have to spend as much out, and try to get just 1 or 2 drinks if you're drinking out, and then make the rest yourself. So this weekend I think we're gonna be going to the West Coast, so stay tuned. Alright fam, checking in again. So yesterday we stayed local. Now it's Sunday, so we got a weekend, which means we have a full day to explore. So we're gonna head out west to Isabela and Rincon, and hopefully the first one should have a nice little like hike and or waterfall, and then the second one is gonna be more beaches, a cute beach town. So super excited to see out there. May get to a few more places. I'm gonna try to film those and share them with you, and hope you guys enjoy. Wanted to show the last grocery haul. Okay, so we have sponge, we needed sponge, and we needed toilet paper. But I also went to the dollar store, got toilet paper, paper towels, and aluminum foil. So definitely utilize the dollar store. But then mostly just got protein sources and some fruits and veggies, because we already have the other things that we got in bulk the weeks before. So now this was a much cheaper trip, like $20. So that's it.
Porque siempre andamos solos, nunca en tu barrio ni el vecindario. Saben que somos, que somos 6, baby, dime que somos. Porque siempre andamos solos, solamente dime si es un vacile, al menos sé que somos. Entre tanto blanco y negro en TV color, muy ingenuo sí que fui. Dicen la dicha viene con dolor, pero dicha es lo que yo menos sentí. Así se da si la realidad nos contradice lo que ellos dicen. no sé qué somos. Sin más que amigos estamos bien. Si no, pues dime que yo me bajo ahora de este tren. No sé qué somos. Sin más que amigos estamos bien. Si no, pues dime que yo me bajo ahora de este tren. ¿Qué somos? Porque siempre andamos solos. Nunca en tu barrio ni el vecindario. Saben tú y yo que somos. Hey baby, dime que somos. Porque siempre andamos solos. Solamente dime si es un vacile. Al menos sé que somos. Lonely, Ricky Baker, matándolo en el beat, yeah.
Okay, looking a little rough because I just woke up and I gotta work out before work, but I just wanted to kind of break down everything that we've been doing. So we've really just been going to all of these different like parks and beaches, and honestly that's one of my biggest recommendations because you really, some places you only have to pay for parking. Some of them have like a very small, like maybe $5 admission fee. So my recommendation, if you want to make the most of your time on vacation while also saving money, is we haven't really been spending a lot of time at our place, and I do love our place and it was super affordable. And I think it does the job, but we're really only here at night. And then once I get off of work, we go and we travel. As you guys have been seeing, like there's just so much natural beauty in this place. So I would recommend like using something like AllTrails, or just look up online like the best places to go, and we go and we do some sort of hike and then chill at like a beach. And then when I'm getting dinner, like I normally just focus on getting my meal, and it really has been super cheap eating vegan because the fish is normally like a lot more expensive. So if you want to save some money, I'm saying eat some vegan food. But yeah, we've got like 3 days left, so we're gonna try to just make the most of our last 3 days, probably travel for 2 of them, and then do one last day in San Juan. Okay, where?
At 11 p.m.
At 11 p.m.
On the street with a guy who's gonna pay me.
And what else? ¿Qué más?
And yeah, we're just gonna chill,
Fumar
and smoke,
y
listen to Bad Bunny.
pues perfecto.
We're gonna talk about Anuel AA being in concert, some live.
And you're gonna get me tickets.
I'm gonna get you 3 tickets.
3 tickets.
And then we're gonna give them away on Becca K Fitness. So
wow, so this is a giveaway actually.
This is a giveaway sponsored by Bad Bunny himself.
And Quest Nutrition.
And Quest Nutrition.
And that's all.
So like and subscribe, everyone.
That's it.
Tomando por noches enteras, tratando de sacar tu amor, pero eso me desespera, todo por culpa de tu dulzura. Mami, me engañas otra vez, ese man no te da la altura ni autoescultura.
I just finished another track workout in the rain, but it is now Friday, which means we leave tomorrow. Last night we went on a boat ride. That was kind of like our big expenditure of the trip. And today we are getting tattoos. We're getting tattoos. And then tomorrow I'm hoping we'll get to like one more natural place in Puerto Rico, maybe a waterfall or a little hike, because my flight does not leave till 10:30 p.m. So we kind of have the whole day, but Caleb leaves in the middle of the day. So I'm not positive if we will really get to adventure. We are going to go out tonight for our last night all together, and hope you guys have been enjoying the vlog. It's so beautiful here. 100% recommend it. Visit.
esa noche de tu amiga que ibas a estudiar. Lo hicieron, te fuiste a la fija, pues nada que hablar. Cupido, gracias por la vida que me quería estar, pero mejor yo la rechazo que me va a matar. El último rey Cupido, juro que soy el que río. Trata a los otros como quiera que a ti te traten, por eso es que te trato con desprecio y pecho frío. Yo te bloqueo de todo de lista, mamita, y te doy las gracias.
It is our last night. We have flights. Mine now got delayed till midnight.
Mine's
2 a.m. So we're debating going out because today we tried to go to a waterfall. Rain was too strong. We tried to go to a cave. Rain was too strong. So we just went and we got drinks. And
With
food.
Ricardo.
With Ricardo. And tu novia.
And Edwin.
Novio.
Erin.
Erwin.
Vlog,
And
we'll see him later.
now we are a la playa.
Estoy pasando bien.
You see, pasándonos bien. Y yeah, so now we're just waiting for our flight.
I got it in.
Oh, tattoos. Oh, right. Tattoos. Tatuajes. Sí.
Please like and subscribe.
Make sure, like, subscribe. We're going home, but volvemos pronto. We're going to be back and we're going to be traveling more. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Llámame cuando te tengan, yo eso te barato, hecho en ansiedad. Mami, me engañas otra vez. Ese man no te da la altura ni a tu escultura. Que tú por culpa de tu dulzura. Mami, me engañas otra vez. Ese man no te da la altura ni a tu escultura.
Alright, guys, I made it back home safely. Slept on the airport floor, okay, but I am back. And I just wanted to summarize some of my favorite things to do in Puerto Rico, as well as tips for traveling. So, favorite places were Charco Azul, Gozalanderia. Both of those are like waterfalls with some cliff jumping you can do. Super beautiful. Charco Azul is actually like more like a lagoon, caves, and then Gozalanderia is waterfall. El Yunque, the hike, that was my favorite. Really beautiful hike. And I feel like there's one more thing. Well, Old San Juan is really nice for history, but very touristy. If I can think of the last one, I will let you guys know. Oh, Cueva del Indio, which is near Isabela. Really nice, like rocks that you can scramble. Super beautiful view of the sea. So those were my top 4 things to do when you're in Puerto Rico. And my travel tips. So with your flight, use the app Hopper. That tells you basically like when you should buy. It'll tell you when the price drops, and then if it's going to drop even more. They're really good at predicting that. So use Hopper for your flights. Airbnb, I would recommend, but also compare it to hotels, because depending on where you're going, sometimes honestly hotels can be cheaper. We were doing a longer stay, so Airbnb often has longer stay discounts. That worked out super well. Also though, if you're going to the Caribbean, Cheap Caribbean is really good, especially if you're looking for something that's like an all-inclusive. Very different experience than what we kind of had, because we were more kind of like immersed in the culture living there, whereas Cheap Caribbean is going to be more like touristy resort type thing, but really good to save money. I've used that in the past. It is reliable. And then just in general, like when you're eating out, honestly, I would recommend going vegan, okay, because you're gonna save some money. You're not gonna be eating fish or meat, which often costs more. Bring food with you wherever you go. Get groceries so that you can then do that. Have snacks on you at all times. And yeah, those would be kind of my main tips. Hope this video was helpful, and comment below if you made it to the end. Comment below the highlight of your summer so far. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for lots more workouts and of course lots more travels.